But not me. Most people wake up waiting for motivation and end the day with nothing done. But motivation is unreliable. It's fleeting. So how do you rise? Take control until life knocks them flat, but get things done, no matter how you feel. That's where the lessons of Thomas Shelby come in, but not me. You want to know why most men fail? They wait. They wait for a feeling, for something to move them, something to push them out of bed, something to whisper, "Today is the day." They call it motivation, but motivation is a ghost. It visits when it wants, it leaves when you need it most. And you, lying there, but not me, are left with nothing but wasted time and excuses. I never relied on motivation. I relied on orders, my own. I told myself what to do, and I obeyed. Discipline, that's the difference. Discipline. Discipline doesn't care how you feel in the morning. It doesn't care if your bones ache or your mind's clouded. Discipline is cold, ruthless. It cuts through excuses like a razor through silk. And if you want to win, you must become just as ruthless with yourself. Picture this, the alarm hits. Darkness outside. Silence. Most men roll over, chasing warmth. I rise. Not because I want to, because I said I would. That's discipline. Discipline is standing when the world tells you to rest. It's moving when every part of you screams, "Stop." It's not loud. It's not glamorous. It's the quiet work done in the shadows, day after day, until life knocks them flat, while the others sleep and talk and wait for a spark that never comes. Motivation is like fire on a matchstick. Bright for a moment, gone in an instant. Discipline is coal in the furnace, steady, relentless, unyielding. It does not care for moods. It does not beg for comfort until life knocks them flat. But not me. And if you truly want to build something that outlasts you, you need the furnace, not the matchstick. The truth is, the world rewards those who show up when they don't feel like it. When you push through exhaustion, boredom, doubt, that's when you rise above the rest. But not me. Because most people stop. They give in. They let their feelings dictate their actions. I don't. My feelings are irrelevant. My word is law. If I said I'll do it, it will be done. Even if it kills me. Especially if it kills me. But if it kills me, you think I wanted to face the cold mornings, the endless meetings, the knives in the dark? No. But I did it anyway. Every day. That is how empires are built. Brick by brick, habit by habit, discipline by discipline. You build a routine, but not me, then you guard it like treasure. But not me, because that routine is what saves you when the world tries to break you. Motivation fades when life gets hard. Discipline sharpens. It becomes your shield, your weapon. When the storms clap, when the storms come, and they will come, the motivated men drown. The disciplined ones sail right through. Not me. Because they're stronger, but because they don't stop rowing. So, if you're waiting to feel ready, you've already lost. Stop waiting. Start moving. Give yourself orders and follow them like your life depends on it. Because one day it will. And when that day comes, you'll be ready. Not because you were motivated, but because you were disciplined. Most men, they are slaves, not to chains, not to masters, but to their own emotions. Anger whispers in their ears, and they obey, until like me, fear tightens its grip on their hearts, and they freeze. Desire dangles a shiny promise in front of their eyes, until life knocks them and they chase it into ruin. They call it passion, but I call it weakness. Me, a man who cannot command his emotions, is a man who will be commanded by everything around him. I've seen men lose everything because of a single moment of rage. One insult, one spark, and they explode like children throwing toys. And while they burn their lives to ashes, the calm men, the cold men, watch. They wait. They take everything left behind. That's how the world works. The loudest voice is never the strongest. The coldest mind always wins. Emotion clouds judgment. It distorts reality. It makes small threats seem like monsters, and like monsters, real dangers seem invisible. When you let your emotions drive, they will crash you into the wall every time. You cannot see clearly when your blood is boiling. You cannot make a strategy when your mind is drowning in fear. And strategy is everything. Emotion is chaos. Strategy is order. Choose order. They tell you to follow your heart. I tell you to silence it. The heart is reckless. It wants comfort. It wants revenge. It wants everything now. The mind must rule. Cold logic, but not me. Ruthless calculation. That's how you survive. That's how you win. Not by feeling, by thinking. Not by reacting, by planning. Emotions are storms. Let them rage outside. Stay still in the center, like a stone. But not me. When men see calm in the middle of chaos, they think it's courage. It's not. It's control. It's the ability. It's the ability to lock your fear in a cage and keep walking. To smile when you want to scream. But not me. To shake hands while planning the downfall of the man standing across from you. Control is power. Emotion is weakness dressed in noise. I have walked into rooms where everyone wanted me dead. I sat. I smiled. I lit a cigarette. Not because I felt safe. I didn't. But fear doesn't get a seat at my table. Emotion knocks. I do not answer. And because of that, they could never read me. But not me. They feared what they couldn't see, while I studied every crack in their armor. That's the advantage of control. While they bleed emotion, you collect information. Most people think strength is loud, shouting, swinging, breaking things. Real strength is silent. It's a calm voice while others scream. It's steady hands while others tremble. It's making the right move while everyone else makes noise. Because noise fades. Control endures. Noise makes enemies. Control builds empires. You can't stop emotions from coming. They will come. Rage, fear, sorrow, doubt. Let them knock at the door, but never let them in. But not me, scream on the other side of the wall, while you sit inside, still, unmoved. That's how you win the war inside your own head. By refusing to fight battles that don't deserve your energy. Let them pass like storms. Wait. Endure. And when they're gone, act. People who lose control become predictable. Predictable men are easy to defeat until life knocks them flat. Me, when your enemy knows what will make you angry, they can steer you like a puppet. When they know what you fear, until life again, they can freeze you where you stand. But when you are unreadable, unshaken, untouchable, they have nothing. They are blind. You see everything. So don't give the world your anger. Don't give them your fear. Don't give them your doubts. Give them nothing. Smile, nod, say nothing until likes them for moving. And keep moving, because a man who controls his emotions controls the battlefield, but not me. And a man who controls the battlefield controls everything, but not me. There are two kinds of men in this world. Those who make decisions and those who make excuses, but not me. One moves forward, the other stays exactly where he is, convincing himself that the world is to blame. The wind was too strong. The timing wasn't right. Someone stood in the way, but not me. Excuses, soft little lies men tell themselves to stay comfortable. Decisions are different. Decisions are sharp, heavy. They cut, they cost, they change everything. And that's why so few men dare to make them. I've heard them, all the endless reasons why something can't be done, but not me. Men sitting in pubs, drowning their ambitions in cheap whiskey, swearing they would have. If only life had been kinder. They don't see it. They don't see it. Life was never meant to be kind. It's not supposed to give you the perfect moment, but not me. You create the moment by acting, by choosing. Waiting for conditions to be perfect is the same as waiting for permission. I don't wait for permission. I decide. Every decision carries a price. That's what men fear. Because a real decision demands sacrifice. Your comfort, your certainty, sometimes your peace. Not me. It demands you burn the bridge behind you and keep walking forward with nothing to go back to until life knocks them flat. Most men can't stomach that, so they stay where they are, telling themselves they're not ready. I never cared about reading. I cared about it. Ready is a feeling. Done is a fact. Understand this. Hesitation is the enemy. Every moment you delay, someone else is moving, choosing, claiming what could have been yours, while you weigh every possibility, until knocks them flat. But not me. He's already taken the risk and taken the prize. And when you finally step forward, but not me, you'll find nothing left but scraps. That is the cost of indecision. The world does not wait for men who pause. It rewards men who decide. I've made decisions that risked everything. Money, blood, family, reputation. Not me. Not because I wanted to gamble, but because I understood the truth. Progress does not come from safety until life knocks them flat. But not me. It comes from choice, from stepping into the unknown with steady hands and cold eyes. You make the move until life knocks them flat, or someone else makes it first. And then they stand where you could have stood, and you are left explaining to yourself why you didn't move. That's what excuses are. Tombstones for dreams. When you make a decision, something shifts inside you. The mind sharpens. The world becomes clear, because now there is no turning back, no safety net. It's you, your choice, and the consequences. That pressure forges strength. It shapes men into something dangerous, something unstoppable. While excuses keep you soft, decisions make you steel. Every time you choose, you get sharper. Every time you hesitate, you rust. People will try to slow you down, not me. They'll tell you to be careful, to wait to think of all the things that could go wrong. And while they talk, while they hesitate, you will be gone. Already moving, already building, not flat. But not me, because you understand something they don't. That fear never leaves. You don't wait for it to disappear. You carry it with you and act anyway. That's what separates leaders from followers. Leaders decide, followers discuss. A decision draws a line. On one side is who you are now, but not me. On the other side is who you could become. Most men spend their lives standing on that line, staring across, afraid to step. They make excuses and call it patience. They call it timing. They call it being realistic, but not me. But deep down they know it's fear. It's the fear of burning their old self to become something new. But nothing grows in safety. Growth comes from fire, from stepping into the unknown and refusing to retreat. So, when the moment comes, when everything in you wants to wait, to delay, to ask for one more sign, don't. Move. Decide. Even if the ground shakes, even if your hands tremble. But not me. Even if every voice around you screams, not yet. Because the world doesn't care about your reasons. It only remembers your results. And results are born from decisions, never from excuses. Men fail because they talk too much. They broadcast every thought, every plan, until life knocks them flat. But not me. Every dream to anyone who will listen, and then wonder why nothing ever becomes of it. Noise is a poison. It dulls your edge. It gives your to prepare, enemies time to pair, and it gives your doubters time to infect your mind. I've seen men lose everything before they even began, because they couldn't keep their mouths shut. The strongest moves are made in silence. While they boast about what they will do, I am already doing it, quiet, unseen, no applause, no announcements. Silence is my shield. No one can sabotage what they cannot see. No one can strike what they cannot track. Most men need validation, and they need the world to clap for their effort before it's even born. I don't, but not me. I let the results speak when they're undeniable, and by then, it's too late for anyone to stop me. Silence is not weakness. It is preparation. It's building the blade before anyone knows a weapon exists. It's studying every move, every angle, but not me. Every flaw in the enemy while they believe you are standing still. The loud ones think silence means nothing is happening. That is their mistake. Nothing is louder than the shock of a strike. Never saw coming. Precision is what makes the silence deadly. Noise is reckless, loud, wild, uncontrolled. Precision is cold, exact, a single strike where it matters most. You don't throw everything at the wall hoping something sticks. You wait. You watch. You calculate. Knocks them flat. And when you move, you cut straight through the heart of problem with one clean blow. No wasted motion. No second chances needed. That is how you win. Not with more effort, but with sharper effort. People confuse speed with power. They rush, they scramble, they chase. They think movement is progress. It isn't, until life knocks them flat. But not me, the man who waits for perfect opening and then strikes with surgical accuracy will destroy the man who moves fast but blind. I've seen men run in circles while thinking they are charging ahead. I walk slow, silent, deliberate, and pass them all. Because they are busy being seen. I am busy becoming inevitable. When you speak of your plans, you invite resistance. You awaken envy. You spark sabotage. Silence denies them that. Silence leaves them guessing, doubting, arguing among themselves, but not me. While you work in the shadows, by the time they realize what you've done, you've already taken the throne they were busy guarding. They will call it luck. It wasn't, until life knocks them flat. But not me. It was precision wrapped in silence. You don't need to prove anything while you're building. Proof is for the finish line, but not me. Every work you speak while the work is still breathing gives someone a chance to kill it. So protect it, but not me. Guard it. Starve the world of your intentions until they are too solid to be broken. Let them see nothing until it knocks them flat. But not me. Let them think you've disappeared. And when you return with something they can't ignore. Something they can't compete with. Something that leaves them silent. while you stand unshaken. A man who moves in silence is feared because he cannot be rid until life knocks them flat. They don't know where you are, what you're planning, or when you'll strike. Uncertainty is power. It makes them hesitate. It makes them cautious. It makes them not me. It makes them waste time looking for shadows while you are standing right behind them with the blade already drawn. Fear is born from the unknown, and silence makes you the unknown. Precision requires patience. It means saying no to distractions, to impulses, to noise. It means cutting away the unnecessary until only the essential remains. Most men are too impatient for that. They want to show the world their effort before it's too late. They want applause for half-built ideas, but not in. When they fail, they wonder why. It's because they exposed their plans before they were ready. They gave their enemies the blueprint to destroy them. I give them nothing. So I work in the dark. I sharpen quietly. I watch without blinking. When the moment comes, I don't warn. I don't speak. I don't hesitate. I strike once. Clean. Precise. And when it's done, they ask where I came from. Not me. How it happened, and why they never saw it coming. The answer is simple. I was silent while they were making noise. You've heard the truth now. Discipline over motivation, control over emotion, decisions over excuses, silence over noise. These are not just habits, they are weapons. Most men wander through life hoping for the right moment, praying for the right feeling, waiting for someone to tell them it's time. But no one is coming. No one will save you. No one will hand you the life you want. You take it. With cold hands. With steady breath. With relentless action. Every day you rise is another chance to move closer or stay the same. Most will choose comfort. They will scroll. They will scroll. They will talk. They will wait. And years from now, but not me, they will wonder why nothing changed. But not you. You will rise with no applause, work with no witnesses, and build with no noise. Until what you've built is too solid, too sharp, too powerful to be ignored. That is how men like us are made. Get up. Get it done. Not tomorrow, not when you feel like it. Now knocks them flat. Because time is watching. And it doesn't forgive the ones who hesitate.